What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with another video. I got a Madden online ranked match versus a random opponent. There was no reason why I picked the Steelers. I just felt like playing with the Steelers. I didn't do my random pick series. I am bringing that back. I'm bringing some of my series back. I know some of y'all wondering, like, where in the world has Launchpad been? It's been a couple of weeks. But I had to do some homework, y'all. Oh my goodness, man. I didn't even get a chance to Uber. I've been doing so much homework over this past 2 weeks. It is ridiculous. Like, I got 2 classes. One class, I had to do a 2-3 page paper and a presentation, PowerPoint. And that PowerPoint presentation took 10 slides that needed to be detailed and structured of what I was talking over the topic I was talking about. The topic was pretty easy. The topic I was doing was middle school kids, versus high school kids. Basically, that was the topic, and how they interact and what's different. How is their environment? That's basically what my assignment was. But I also had to get interviews. I had to observe twice. There was a lot I had to do, man. It was a fun project, though. I'm so glad my teacher told us to do it. For my cultural anthropology class, it was very fun, but it was more time consuming than what I expected. I got to admit that. And in my other class, I got 2 classes now. I got 2 classes. I got a job. I got 2 kids, a wife, and I got a kid on the way. So they'll try to just bear with your boy at times. There will be droughts at times, and I apologize for it, man. I wish there wasn't. I love doing this. I wish it was something I could do, more consistently, or even get paid to do it, because I don't even get paid anymore now. Because of the YouTube thing that's going on, I'm not even sure. You gotta get 4,000 something and 1,000 something. I have the 1,000, but I don't have the 4,000. I get the user pick. Look, I hate when they do that. I don't know why they make you jerk like that. It's so weird. Back in the day, man, you get a pick, man, you was just out, man. But yeah, my other project, that was 6 to 8 pages. Yeah, 6 to 8 pages. And I had to do quantitative and qualitative theories, and it was just a mess, man. One night, and the thing what it is, the paper itself wasn't even the hardest part. It was doing the research, like reading everything. Oh my goodness, man. I had to do 15 sources, and I had to do cite and citations for 9 of them. And I had to do a reference page with 15 sources on it, 5 peer review, 5 newspaper, and 5 website. Like, man, it was just an all around just cluster mess, man. My goodness, man. But I found a way to get through it. I definitely know in my cultural anthropology class I did pretty well. I think I might have got a B plus, close to an A on that class. Now, my research, literature, and writing class, I'm not sure what I got on there. I'm sure I passed, though. But I'm not sure if I got a C, maybe a B minus. We'll see how that goes. But hopefully, I got enough to pass the course. Because that 6 to 8 page paper, man, whoo, that thing was like getting hit by Thanos, man. Speaking of Thanos, I don't know if you guys see the Infinity War. I did see it twice. I saw it twice, man, and I loved it. I cannot wait to get it on DVD. Matter of fact, Black Panther's coming out on DVD, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's coming out tomorrow. I'm saying tomorrow because it is 12:36 a.m. right now, so technically it's Monday. But tomorrow, I believe it comes out. I gave the movie a 10 out of 10. That's because you guys want to hear my thoughts on that. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought Thanos was amazing. I like how the story was about him. At least I felt like the story was about him. I believe in my humble opinion that all the characters got good roles. We get the fumble right there, but we don't get the touchdown. It was a lot of characters in the movie, but I think everybody got enough screen time to make the film good. I loved how the Guardians of the Galaxy came in. Here comes the rubber man. I love how they came in like that. I love their interaction with Thor. It was nice to see Scarlet Witch and Vision hold hands in London. And talk to each other like they love each other. That was very priceless to see. And all the fight scenes were outstanding, man. Iron Man versus Thor, Doctor Strange versus Thor. Everybody trying to stop Thor, as far as like wherever Thor was in that moment. Everybody was trying to stop him. So that was just very nice to see. Yeah, it was outstanding, man. 10 out of 10. I love the end credit scene. Samuel L. Jackson was in that I'm sure most of you have seen it by now. You know what I mean? It's May 6th. If you haven't seen it by now, you really didn't want to see it. As I get the interception right here, man. It's your boy. Looking good, Billy Ray. He hit the nice touchdown right there, and that was big right there. NBA playoffs. At this juncture, I just watched the Rockets go up 3-1. I had them winning the series. I did post on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Launchpad1412. I did post my predictions for the semifinals as far as the NBA playoffs. Even though my predictions were a little bit late, I think teams were like a game or two in by the time I put the predictions on Twitter. But I did put them on Twitter, and I had the Rockets. I think I had the Rockets at 6 or 7. I had Warriors. They're up 3-1 now too. I had Cleveland. They're up 3. I'm in Cleveland. Like, oh my goodness, man. LeBron James with that game-winning floater. I just knew he was gonna pull off with a jump shot. I was a little shocked he shot that floater, but I was like, okay, it went in. You know, it went in, man. It was game-winning floater. And I actually had the Sixers winning in 7, but they actually losing. They're down 3-0, man. I'm like, woo, that's gonna be a tough hole to climb. Not impossible. You gotta take it a game at a time, one game at a time, one possession at a time. But I don't know. I'm not sure. That my only worry about the Sixers, because I had them actually going to the the finals. But my only worry about them was their inexperience. That was my only problem, and I think it's starting to show in this series. But you know, it's all good. It is what it is, and you know, you just gotta pick your head up and try to come back. But yeah, I that's my thoughts on that series. I think the Warriors are just more talented than the Pelicans, even though the Pelicans are a pretty talented team. I love AD. I love Rajon Rondo. I think the Rockets are just better than the Jazz. I think they showed it throughout the regular season, and they're showing it now. Got to give much props to the Celtics, man. My goodness, man. Celtics doing really good. I guess LeBron James really does have some type of mental advantage over the Raptors, man. I'm not really sure what it is, but it just seems like when I'm watching the games, and I don't even get to catch all the game, but I catch good portions of it, and it just don't look like, you know, Kyle Lowry and DeRozan are as engaged like they are in other series. I'm not really sure what's going on with that in particular. I really don't know. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. This is your boy Launchpad1412. I do the best I can to provide you with as much content as I possibly can. Your boy.